Hey everyone, welcome to Core 30. My name is Gaby, and all we're going to need for this really tough core workout is going to be our mat, a bottle of water, and a great attitude. So let's get straight into it. Let me start our timer and we can get ready into our warm-up. We're going to start off with just rolling our neck out, really taking out any tension that we may find in our neck. We get a lot of tension throughout the day with being on our computers or looking at any screens we may be seeing on our phones. So it's nice to roll it out and really relieve our necks of that strain. Roll it in whatever way you seem fit. You can hold it on one side and switch sides, or go in full rotations and then switch directions, or focus on going back and forth between one area. It's totally up to you. Listen to your body. Do what you think works best. We have about 15 more seconds here, so really stretch it out. Switch sides if you have not already. And in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job. Shake it out. And let's start doing some arm circles forward. Small arm circles. Really starting to warm up our shoulders for any planks or upper body movements we may have within our core workout. Going small circles forward, and now slowly starting to get into larger circles. If you want to start getting your heart rate up, you can do a little jog here while you're circling, or you can be stepping it out. It's totally up to you. Doing the largest forward arm circles we can now. And in 3, 2, 1, reversing the motion. Small arm circles backwards. Going in the reverse. And now slowly making them larger, really starting to feel it in our shoulders here, really stretching them out. If at any time this is too much, you can do one arm circle at a time and then go to the other one. It's totally fine. Switch sides if you have, because we are finishing in 3, 2, 1. Shake it out here. Next, we're going to a marching twist. So I want our hands near our heads, and we're going to be marching and while twisting our core. I want you to make sure that you're trying to get this elbow to the opposite knee. It's our goal, but it's okay if it doesn't reach all the way. Mine's don't, but I'm still feeling it in my core. I'm warming up the core with these regardless. Really bracing in the core, tightening and feeling it as we lift our knee above our hips. Whenever we're standing or doing a core exercise, we want to try to make that knee go above our hips so that we really get a nice contraction in our core. I know our shoulders may be feeling it right now. You can shake it out for just a second and get back into it. We have about 10 more seconds here, so keep at it. And in 3, 2, and 1. Shake it out one more time. And now let's get ready for our standing side crunch. So we can either reach up and crunch to the side just like this, or keep our hands near our heads like we did for our last one and curve to have our elbow reach our same side knee. It's totally up to you. Either reach and pull or have your hands near your head. We have about 30 more seconds here. I prefer reaching and pulling, so that's what I'm going to continue doing, but it's totally up to you. You still want to work those obliques the same, really tightening the core as we reach our elbow all the way down to our knee, really feeling it in that core. We have 15 more seconds here, so keep at it. I suggest that with our breathing in these core exercises, you breathe out as you tighten your core. So you breathe in while you're standing, and then out as we contract. And in 3, 2, 1, relax, shake it out. Walk with me to the ends of our mats, and we're getting into our inchworm, hinging at our hips and walking it out into our planks, and then coming right back up, just like that. Feeling the stretch in our hamstrings as we walk out into our planks, holding it here for just a second, and then coming right back up. Really getting our shoulders into the mix, as well as our core, putting it all together now with this plank position. We're about halfway done with this move, and it's the last move of the warm-up. So really work hard here, and then we can get a quick water break, and we'll start our workout. So keep going, about 10 more seconds, making sure we're having good plank form. Our shoulders, elbows, and wrists are all in line while we're in our plank, and our glutes are not up in the sky or down low. And in 3, 2, 1. Good job, everyone. That's our warm-up. Go grab a drink of water while I explain our very first set. We're gonna be laying down on our mats here on our backs. So get on your mat or any soft surface you may have and lay down fully. Now, our first move is you're gonna have one of your legs up in the air, and I want you to reach up and try to reach your toe, the opposite toe, just like here. And then we're gonna switch sides. Other hand reaching opposite toe now. I want you to make sure you're coming all the way back down and coming back to reach up, just like that. And then afterwards, we're doing what I call our penguin touches. Our shoulders off the ground, as far up as we can, and we're trying to reach our feet right here at the end, really contracting on our obliques. We're gonna be repeating that set 3 times. We're doing 35 seconds on with a 15-second rest. So I really want you to push yourself, grab your drink of water, and we're gonna get started. Let me just start our timer and we can get going. We have 10 seconds till we start. Pick one side and we can get ready. And in 3, 2, 1, lift that leg up in the air and reach each time. Really reaching, feeling that contraction in our core. Try to get all the way up to your toe if you can and come back down. I want you to make sure you're fighting against gravity. You're not using momentum to get all the way up there. You're coming back down each time. If this is too difficult, you can always come and reach your shin or your calf. It's totally up to you. You don't have to reach all the way up to the toe. That can be your goal. And in 3, 2, 1, relax. Drop it down, lay down, relax your neck. I don't want you pushing on your neck at all. That's why we rolled it out, to get all that strain out. We're starting in about 5 seconds, doing the other side now, so let's get ready. In 3, 2, 1, lifting that leg up in the air and having our hand follow, trying to reach as high as we can. If it's too hard, I want you to reach here on your calf or on your shin. It's totally fine. If it's too easy, you can try to get even higher than your toes. Just push yourself the entire time. We have 15 more seconds. I want you to make sure while you're doing this, you're going all the way down to the floor again, and you're coming back up. I don't want you using momentum. And in 3, 2, 1, dropping it down. Lifting it up if you want to get off the ground. We're getting ready for our penguin touches next. And in 3, 2, 1, let's go. Going from side to side here. Really reaching as low as we can. Having our shoulders off the ground if we can. Our backs as far off as we can. And going from each side to side. And if at any time this is too difficult, come down, take a breath, recompose yourself, and get back into it. We have about 12 more seconds here, so keep at it. Really trying to reach as low as we can, contracting in our obliques. And in 3, 2, and 1, dropping it down. That was 1 round. We got 2 more rounds to go. I want you to get pumped. I want you to give it all you have here. We're getting started in 5 seconds. And in 3, 2, 1, raising that same leg you did the first time and laying down and then coming all the way up. I want you to really feel it in your core as you reach up, trying to lift as far up as you can, not holding your neck at any time. Just reach, having your hand go up into the sky and reach that toe if you can. We have 10 more seconds here, so keep at it. Remember what I said in the warm-up. I want you to try to breathe in as you relax, and as you're tensing, breathe out and relax now. Excuse me. We're getting ready for our second side, so let's get into it. In 3, 2, 1. I'm sorry about that. I think I got something caught in my throat. But in this slide, I want you to try to work just as hard as you did that first time. Really trying to reach up into that toe, lifting from your core, breathing in as you're low, and as you contract your core, breathe out. We got 10 more seconds here, so keep at it. Keep working, keep pushing yourself. Really feel that tension in your core. And in 3, 2, 1, relax, drop it down. We have our penguin punches for the second time, so really focus your energy and let's get this set in. We're getting started in 3, 2, and 1. Let's go. Going from side to side. Here, I want you to breathe in and out. Do not hold your breath as you stay up. If you find yourself holding your breath, I want you to bring it down, catch your breath, really think about your breath, your breathing, and get back into it. We have about 15 more seconds here, remembering to breathe the entire time. Do not hold your breath. 10 more seconds. You can do it for 10 more seconds. We're struggling together. I'm struggling. You might be struggling, or maybe you're breezing right through it, but we're doing this together. And relax, bringing it down. Grab a quick drink of water. We have about 10 more seconds till we start again. This is the last round. Give it all you have right here. We're getting started in 3, 2, 1. Lifting that leg up into the air and reaching it up. Really feeling that twist motion in our core and breathing out as we reach up. So it's breathing in down here, and then as you come up, breathe out. Just like that. Keeping at your pace, going as slow as possible. We have about 10 more seconds, so keep at it right here. And in 3, 2, and 1, dropping it down. Good job, guys. We have one more side to do. We want to keep it all even, so let's get into it. In 3, 2, and 1, let's go. Coming up, really contracting the core, feeling that twist motion as we reach for the opposite side. And we are feeling it in our core. We're fighting against gravity. We're doing our movements nice and slow. I like to put my hand over my core to really feel it working. We have about 15 more seconds, so keep at it. Really lifting those shoulders off the ground, trying not to put any unnecessary stress on our necks, and keep working. We have 5 more seconds. Keep at it, keep at it. And in 3, 2, and 1, bringing it down. Catching your breath, sitting it up if you want. Really stretching it out because we're getting started in about 5 seconds with those penguin touches. And in 3, 2, 1, let's go. Going from side to side, feeling it in our core, in our obliques, especially as we reach all the way down. Feeling it in our core, really tightening and breathing. We don't want to be holding our breaths. We have about 15 seconds, so keep at it. You can do it for 15 seconds. It's the last time we're doing it in this workout, I promise. So keep giving it all you have. And in 3, 2, and 1, drop it down, relax. Good job, everyone. Go get a drink of water. I'm gonna get mine, and then I can explain our next set. Hey everyone, we're gonna get started on our second set. It's what I like to call almost our cardio set. It's gonna be our cardio set mixed in with a plank set. So follow me to the edge of our mats and we can get started. First move is gonna be what I call a ski abs. So we're gonna be in a plank position, just like this, normal plank position. And then we're going to jump our feet up to the side, back down in the middle, and up to the side again. Repeating this pattern, going at your pace, whatever speed you want. Slow like this, or we can do it quicker, just like that, or we can step it out. It's totally up to you, but I want you to focus on your core as we're going from each side to side. Next, we're going to do what I also call pike ups. So again, in our plank position, we're going to be here, and we're going to jump our feet as high up in the middle as we can, and then jump it back out. Continuing here, if the jumping is too uncomfortable on your knees, you can just tiptoe it up and tiptoe it back down. That's totally fine. We're going to be doing just those two moves, repeating it 3 times, 35 seconds of work with a 15-second rest. So let me start a timer, and we can get straight into this cardio plank set. We're getting ready. We're starting in about 5 seconds with those ski abs. So let's get ready. In 3, 2, 1. Either jumping it out to the sides, or you can step it out to the sides. That's totally up to you, whatever you prefer. I'm gonna jump it out. I wanna push myself for this round, and we can see how we're feeling later. I really wanna make sure that my feet are staying as close together as they can, and I'm feeling it on my obliques as I jump to the side here. We have 10 more seconds, so keep at it, focusing on both sides. And in 3, 2, and 1, dropping it down. Shaking out those arms. We're gonna be on them for quite a bit, so stretching them if we feel the need to. We got 5 seconds. Get ready to get into our pike ups. In 3, 2, 1. Let's go. In our planks, and jumping it up and back out. Up and back out. Trying to keep our knees mainly straight, not locked out though. Make sure there's a slight bend in them as we jump up and out. Really feeling it in our lower core here as we jump in and jump back out. Keeping our shoulders, elbows, and wrists all in line in this plank. And in 3, 2, and 1, dropping it down. Stretching it out, shaking it out, whatever you may need to do. Taking our rest, getting a drink of water. We're starting it again. In 3, 2, 1 with our ski abs. I'm gonna be stepping it out this round, coming in, and then going to the other side. It's totally almost the same thing. As we step out, it might feel a little bit more as a sideways mountain climber, but that's fine. We're working the same muscles. It's up to you what you decide to use. We have 15 more seconds here. We're more than halfway done, so keep working. Really contracting the core, feeling it during this entire plank move. And in 3, 2, and 1, dropping it down, shaking it out, catching our breath, getting ready for our pike ups. Trying to get our heart rate back down because this is definitely a cardio round. But we're getting ready for our next move, so let's get started. In 3, 2, 1, let's go. In our plank position, either jumping up, in and out, or tiptoeing it up and tiptoeing it back out. If we tiptoe, I want you to make sure that when you come back to the plank, you're coming all the way back down into this proper plank position, not staying here with our glutes up. We tiptoe with our glutes up, but when we come back down, it's straight again. We have 5 more seconds, so keep at it. And in 3, 2, 1, dropping it down. That was 2 rounds already. That means we only have 1 round left, so give it all you have right here. We're getting started with our ski abs for the very last time. In 3, 2, 1, let's go. Jumping from side to side or stepping, it's totally up to you. Feeling it in our core as we go from side to side, having our heart rate climb as we're jumping or stepping. We have 20 more seconds. Give it all you have right here. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Making sure we're breathing, not holding our breath, especially during this cardio round. And we have less than 10 seconds left. Keep at it. And in 3, 2, and 1, dropping it down. Really stretching out our shoulders. Mines are getting a little sore here, but we're gonna keep pushing ourselves for the very last exercise in this set. So keep pushing. Let's get ready in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Jumping in and out. Feeling it in our lower core here as we come in and come out. Making sure we're getting into that straight plank as we come out. Not staying up here with our glutes up in the air. Jumping in and coming all the way out again. I'd rather you not jump as in and come all the way out. We have 10 more seconds, so keep at it. Really getting our heart rate raised here. And in 3, 2, and 1. Dropping it down. Congratulations, that was a really difficult set. Let's go get a break, get a drink of water, and we can come back for the last set. Hey everyone, our next set, we're gonna get our heart rate a little bit lower now. And we're gonna go into what I call Supermans and then bananas. I know it's funny names, but don't worry, they work the core. So first one is what I call Superman. So we're gonna get on our stomachs here, laying down as if we're gonna fall asleep, but don't worry, we're not sleeping now. We're gonna be here and we're gonna lift up our legs and our chest as high as we can, as if we're flying, and we're gonna come down slowly, just like this, and then come down slowly, really working our lower back, what I call the back of the core. Then we're just gonna flip it around, and we're gonna hold what I like to call a banana position or a boat position. I've heard both names, and we're gonna be here, holding it just like this, really working on that core, holding it as long as we can. We're gonna get started. It's the same thing as the other round, 3 times, having 35 seconds of work with a 15-second rest. So let's get started. Let me start our timer and we can get ready. Starting with those Superman's positions first. And in 3, 2, 1, lifting up. And then coming down slowly. Lifting up. And coming down slowly. I want you really to focus on that bottom of your back of your core, and doing it extremely slow, feeling every muscle as we come up and down. Not holding our breaths at all. Breathing in and out. We have about 5 more seconds, so keep at it. And in 3, 2, and 1, dropping it down. Getting ready, turning it around for our bananas or boat positions. And let's get ready. We are getting started in about 5 seconds. Laying it down, relaxing, and let's get started in 3, 2, 1, let's go. Lifting it up, really feeling it in our core, holding it this position as long as we can. If at any time we come down for just a second, and then we come back up, holding it. We have 20 more seconds here. Keep going. And come down. And then come back up. We have about less than 10 seconds left. Keep at it. And in 3, 2, 1, dropping it down. That one's really tough, guys. I know it is, but we're doing this together, so let's keep going. Turning it around, and let's getting into our Supermans. And in 3, 2, 1, lifting it up, and then coming down. If at any time this is too difficult, you can only do your legs if you want, while relaxing your upper body, or doing the opposite, relaxing your legs and focus on lifting your upper body more. I suggest you alternate so you get evenly worked. We have 15 more seconds, so keep at it. Focusing on moving as slowly as possible. And in 3, 2, and 1, dropping it down. Turning it around, getting ready for our bananas for the second time, and then really working and giving it all we have. I know this one's really tough. I struggle with it, but we're gonna work it through it together. So let's get going. 3, 2, 1, let's go. You can either have your hands here near your head or out on the sides, whatever is more comfortable for you. If it is here on your head, I do not want you pulling on it and straining that neck. I want it just there for comfort. We have about 15 more seconds. Hold it here. I want you to try to make sure that our lower back is on the floor. I don't want that huge arch here. If you struggle with it, have your legs be up higher. That's totally fine. And relax. Good job, everyone. We have this set one more time, and then we're done. All we have to do is cool down. So let's give it all we have right here. And in 3, 2, and 1. Let's go. Lifting it up. The last time we're doing this, keep at it. And down. I'm sorry, I was holding it. I kind of mixed up the exercises. But it works. The same muscle groups. I was just doing one extra long rep. But keep going at your own pace, doing either both arms and legs or one or the other. It's up to you, but push yourself, work as hard as you can. We're almost done. This is the last round. And in 3, 2, 1. Good job, everyone. Let's turn it around, do that banana or boat position for the very last time, making sure that our lower back is always on the mat, even if we have to lift our legs up higher. Let's get started in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Lifting our legs up and our shoulders off the ground if we can. We have about 25 more seconds, so keep at it. So last time we're doing this, try to hold it a little bit more than we did last time. We have 15 more seconds. Keep at it. Cross your legs if it helps. Lift them up higher if you need to. It's totally fine. 10 more seconds. I'm struggling. We're going to struggle through this together. And in 3, 2, and 1, drop it down. Relax. That was awesome, everyone. Let's go get a drink of water, and then we can get straight into our cool down. Okay, everyone, for our cool down, I just want you to be at the edge of your mats here, and I want you to hinge at your hips, walking it out into a downward dog here. Really pushing our chest into the floor, trying to stretch out that back, especially during those Supermans and those planks, that your back worked and your shoulders. Really stretching it out here, walking it out, so we get a stretch in our calves for those. Also those plank moves with those jumping ski abs and pike ups. Taking one big breath in and out. One more time, big breath in and out. Transitioning now into a Cobra, coming down and coming back up, stretching our core here. Really trying to get our shoulders away from our ears and pushing ourselves up off the ground, feeling that elongation of our midsection of our core here. Taking one big breath in and out. One more big breath in and out. Flexing our toes under and coming into a child's pose now. Coming down, pushing our hands onto the floor, really stretching out our back here and our shoulders. One big breath in and out. One more big breath in and out. Coming up into our feet, coming up on our feet. And now doing a good shoulder stretch, reaching our arms across our chest and pulling it in. Having our hand either on our elbow, not on the elbow, I'm sorry, behind the elbow or in front of it. Never on the elbow. Do not push on your joints. And now switching sides. Do a quick stretch here, really stretching out that shoulder. And coming in, doing one big breath in and out. One more. And out. Congratulations, everyone. That was a hard workout. You guys did great. If you feel free to give me any feedback, if you want to see certain moves more or less, leave it back in the feedback survey down below. And I hope to see you next week. Bye.